Good, Aramis. So, what got you into Pokemon in general?
Actually, it was Keanu. You can't see him right now.
Homie?
But
Yeah.
He was like, hey, I'm heading over to Coliseum of Comics.
Yeah.
And I'm playing the Pokemon TCG now. So
Yeah.
join me. I was like, whatever.
It was like
so I came. I knew a little bit about the rules, but I never really played it. I checked it out. I saw what people were doing. I'm like, wow, this is actually really fun.
Yeah.
So and I've been coming here every Thursday with them since.
It's pretty cool. You gonna take it to the next level, or you're just casual playing?
Right now, casual, because financially I just can't support.
Yeah, I mean, you play proxies at least. But
I could.
I hate proxies.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
the thing. Making them is not fun.
Yeah. So.
I am going to. I'm actually thinking of going expanded route first, then standard.
Yeah, even though standard's like the new thing.
They switch so often, you
Yeah.
know, and expanded is so much fun. The Yveltal deck, especially.
Yeah, you're right. How do you pronounce your name again?
Keanu.
Keanu?
Keanu
Alright.
Reeves.
Yeah, word. Alright, so what got you into Pokemon to begin with?
Ever since I was born, really.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, no. Because my brother, he's like 30 now.
Yeah?
He loved Pokemon. He got into it.
Uh-huh.
So naturally, since I'm the little brother, he rubbed all that off onto me.
Passed it on?
Yeah. And my first game was Pokemon Yellow.
Wow, that's pretty good.
So Pikachu was my first Pokemon.
Okay.
I played.
Yeah, I see.
Like as I grew older, I slowly played more Pokemon.
Uh-huh.
Like the first actual Pokemon game I played was Ruby.
Okay.
I pretty much did a solo run with my Swampert, and I lost horribly.
Swamper's pretty cool.
Yeah, Swampert is cool. I love Swampert.
Right. So, what got you into the Pokemon TCG, you know?
Well, like I said, my brother rubbed it off on me. He played
Yeah.
TCG a lot when he was younger.
So you played like first edition or like Jungle and Fossil and all that?
Around that time, yeah.
Wow, that's crazy, dude.
But like we started collecting. The
Yeah.
time I started playing was like EX, Fire Red, and Leaf Green, I think.
Okay.
So like 2003, 2005.
Wow.
And we didn't play the TCG that much.
Uh-huh.
What we did was we played Yu-Gi-Oh more.
Yeah.
And we played all these other like random card games here and there. And then as it went on, like we just slowly like drifted away from that. But I want to say around like last year, late 2014 maybe, I started slowly getting back to the card game.
That's good.
I bought more booster packs, and now I'm playing the game again.
That's cool. So you want to take it competitively or just casual or just see what happens?
Just to see what happens, really.
Yeah.
I mean, like if it goes competitive, then like I wouldn't really mind.
Yeah,
Because
right.
I really want to keep it at a fun level though.
Yeah, I feel it. I mean, it could still be fun, competitive, but yeah, it's a balance.
Yeah, sometimes there's those kind of people who take the game too seriously.
Yeah.
And if they don't have fun, then like why
What's
am I
the
here?
point? Yeah,
what's
no,
the
I
point?
feel it. So what do you like better, standard or expanded or unlimited?
Unlimited, guys. No.
Yeah, totally.
I haven't played expanded that much, but from what I see
Yeah.
and what can be done, it looks
Like more fun?
It looks like more
Yeah.
fun.
I've always liked Pokemon since I was a kid. Waking up in the morning, watching the Pokemon that's on,
Yeah.
just chilling.
So what got you into Pokemon to begin with?
Oh gosh. So
Long story.
when it is. When I was young,
Yeah.
this was like the first thing that I was really into, and
Your first passion?
yeah, a lot with sharing the same things as Ash did. So
Yeah.
him getting Pikachu as his first Pokemon. My first Pokemon card was Pikachu.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
I heard that was your favorite.
It is.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now.
Oh yeah?
There you go.
Oh shit.
That's what I go to conventions, and I
cute.
usually shop around.
Yeah.
But
That's
yeah, so once I got him, that was like one of the things that my parents would kind of,
Accept?
buy,
Oh, okay.
during Christmas and
Yeah.
stuff. Not accept. I mean, they loved everything that I was into.
That's good.
But just things that they would, buy me for those special occasions, birthdays,
Yeah.
Christmas.
It's
And
an ongoing thing.
yeah, and because it was so, seldom that they
Yeah.
got me these things, it meant more to me.
Yeah,
so,
of course.
yeah, so instead
Held
of
more weight, yeah.
having a bunch of different toys, I had a few different things.
Yeah.
And just like with the Nintendo 64, when that came out,
Yeah.
my gosh,
I remember those
Pokemon
days.
Stadium was,
Yeah. Oh,
that
yeah,
was
totally.
that was a must for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got into Pokemon just as a kid,
Yeah.
and it stuck with me because I
Exactly.
was
Same here.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't have a lot of things that I was into, and my family wasn't really the richest, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like that was the thing. So.
That's tight. All right, so like, what got you into the TCG like whole format and stuff, and what?
I'll tell you a story
Yeah.
back in the day because it's the same thing, getting the card Pikachu. I remember we went to flea markets. There was a flea market that we used to frequent, and they had a booth there because Pokemon just came out and it was really popular.
Yeah.
So they had a booth there with individual cards, and I was only interested in Pikachu. Like that was the only one for me, which is the way I got my first Pokemon.
So you started from the first edition, like all the way back.
Correct. Yeah.
Cool. Did you ever stop or like?
I did. I'll get into that in a second. There's this old, it's no longer there, but it's a store called Seventh Inning Stretch.
Okay.
And that's where, that's where I used to go. It was very, it's a small place, but very popular for like everybody there because that was the only card shop in that area. And I remember going there. This is when we used to play for rares. I don't know if anyone out there knows.
In the day.
Yeah, it was just like, I'm going to battle you, but if I lose, I have to give you,
a
like
rare,
a card or something like that.
That's how I used to play. Yeah, that's how I used to play.
It was very, for someone who didn't have money, it wasn't a good thing to do. So I like the trading card game, but I didn't play it all the time because of this reason.
Yeah.
Now it's so much better.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how I got into the trading card game. I remember there was Gengar was like so broke back in the day. So anyway, that's how I went into that, and I stopped after a while. Like when I was a little kid, I stopped.
Yeah.
Because like I said, all of this, having to buy specific cards, getting the best deck that's out there.
Yeah.
So it was too much for me, and I stopped until my teenage years when Heart Gold teenage might have been I forget, but there's something else came out. I believe it was Heart Gold Soul Silver, and it made me want to get back into it.
Oh, that was awesome. Yeah, that was kind of like my revival too. Yeah.
And I remember Pikachu came out, and I got this one card that was worth a lot of money, and I went back to Seventh Inning Stretch.
Yeah.
And I talked to the league master there, and I was like, "Hey, I got this." And he's like, "I'll trade you for a full deck." Yeah. So he built a Raichu deck a Pikachu Raichu deck for me, and got back into it. So I always run Pikachu decks, just like what I'm running now.
Yeah.
I run a Pikachu EX deck, and it's ridiculously good. I love it.
Totally.
So I guess it's not... it is good, but I would still run a Pikachu deck, even though it wasn't good, because that's what I like to do. I run what I like, what I love.
So, like, do you see yourself, stepping up as a TCG play, or where do you see yourself?
I didn't tell you this, but way back in the day, I wanted to be that person that ran leagues. I wanted to organize stuff, just because I love doing that.
You're a people's person.
Yeah, I love doing that just outside of Pokemon. I would love to do it with Pokemon.
Right.
But yeah, I've been trying to do, just reviewing the professor's exam, but yeah, that's
totally all right.
I would like to go, wherever it takes me. I'm a pretty fun guy.
What got me into Pokemon? Well, it all started off I believe when I was in second grade. I just remember waking up and I love to sleep, but I just remember waking up dumb early. I think the shows were on at around 7:30 or something like that, and just being hyped for the first shows and stuff like that. And just first edition cards were dope. I think my first card was a coffin. Some kid gave it to me on the playground. I was stoked as hell. But I just the competitive edge to it and stuff like that, and how it's just it's a game that you use your strategy and your intelligence with it and whatnot. So it was pretty cool. And I think I remember going to a tournament when I was 8 or something like that, some local tournament, and that felt dope. Back in the day, when you won a match, you basically get to pick a rare card, or a holo or something like that. I'm pretty sure they were face down, I'm not sure, but it was cool. I mean, the format is worlds of a difference now, but I mean, you still have the heart into it, and I always play the games and stuff like that, red and blue. I took a huge break. Then I got back into it around Soul Silver. I played Silver though. That was personally my favorite. And out of nowhere, my friend Christian, he's like, "Hey, yo, let's all restart and play a game." And then he got me back into Soul Silver, and then after that he got me into what was it, X and Y. He actually made me go out and buy it, and I did, and me and my friends, we all, played it all at the same time, which is dope. But then after that, I was yo, the game's cool and all, but, I miss playing the card game when I was little. And then I was wait, people still play it? And I'm wow, okay, that must be, really nerdy. But then I'm wait, no, there's, just, people my age that play too. So I was pretty stoked on that, and I like researched, and I was like, oh, okay, there's a Pokemon League nearby. All right, that works. And I was playing online for a while, and like it was really fun. And then I was like, oh wow, I'm like winning a lot. And I'm like, well, maybe if I like win online a lot, I'm like maybe I could just win in real life a lot, which is a total misconception. But yeah, in real life it's a lot more fun, just for the aspect of just making friends and meeting people along the way. I think that's pretty cool. I've been traveling a lot, and like everywhere I go, just meet new friends. And I guess that's the whole point of Pokemon, in my opinion. It's just that you know, you're meeting new friends along the way, and you know, something you have in common, and it's just pretty dope. So yeah, that's pretty much my story about it. So now I'm trying to build a channel, and I mean, I'm enjoying it. You know, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's mostly like a vlog, but you know, it's developing. So yeah, thanks for supporting.